How do we navigate the myriad challenges that life throws our way? Where do we seek wisdom and guidance? In the ever-unfolding narrative of our lives, these questions often resonate deeply within us. As we seek answers, we turn to various sources, one of which is the timeless wisdom contained within the Bible. Our focus today is on a particular passage, Proverbs chapter 3, verses 1 through 12. This passage is a rich tapestry of counsel, a wellspring of practical wisdom that offers guidance for navigating life's challenges. It serves as a compass, pointing us towards a path of understanding and enlightenment. From the call to remember God's teachings to trusting in the Lord, from honoring God with our wealth to embracing His discipline, these verses hold profound wisdom. They challenge us, encourage us, and ultimately guide us in our journey through life. Today, we delve into the practical wisdom offered in Proverbs 3, 1 to 12. Let's embark on this journey together, gleaning insights and drawing strength from these timeless truths. The passage begins, "My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments." This is a call to us all, to always remember the teachings and commandments of God. The wisdom encapsulated in these words is timeless and universal, speaking to every generation and culture. The verses echo a fatherly advice, urging us to internalize these teachings, not merely as a set of rules to be followed, but as a guide to a peaceful and prosperous life. God's commandments are not burdensome, but life-giving, promising length of days and years of life and peace. The passage further encourages us to let steadfast love and faithfulness be our companions. It suggests a visual of binding them around our necks, writing them on the tablets of our hearts. The reward for this commitment is profound. In holding steadfast to love and faithfulness, we find favor and good success. Next, we are told, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding." Dive deeper into these words, we find a profound message. Life can be complex, filled with uncertainties and challenges that often test our faith. Yet, we are encouraged to trust in the Lord with all your heart. This trust is not passive but active, involving every part of our being. It's a surrender, a letting go of our need to control and understand everything, and instead, placing our full confidence in the Lord. But trust is only part of the equation. We're also urged to acknowledge God in all our ways. This means recognizing His sovereignty in every aspect of our lives, from the mundane to the monumental. And as we do this, we are promised that He will make our path straight. Then comes a call for humility. Be not wise in your own eyes, fear the Lord, and turn away from evil. This is a reminder that human wisdom is limited and fallible. Only God's wisdom is perfect and trustworthy. Trust, acknowledgement, and humility before God lead to healing and refreshment. The passage continues, "Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce." This verse is a profound reminder that our wealth isn't truly our own. Everything we have, every blessing, every dollar and cent, is a gift from God. It's a trust given to us not for our own indulgence, but to be stewards of God's resources. What does it mean to honor God with our wealth? It means using our resources wisely, generously, and with a spirit of gratitude. It means recognizing that our wealth is a tool for glorifying God, for helping others, and for furthering His kingdom. The second part of the verse promises that if we honor God with our wealth and with the first fruits of our produce, then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. This is a metaphorical promise of abundance and blessing. In honoring God with our wealth, our barns will be filled with plenty. Finally, we are advised, "My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of His reproof." This passage invites us to embrace God's discipline, a concept often misunderstood. In the original Hebrew, the word for discipline, musar, carries the connotation of instruction, correction, and life-guiding wisdom. It's not about punishment, but about loving correction and guidance. When we stumble or stray, God's discipline is there to guide us back onto the right path. It's a sign of His enduring love, much like a parent who corrects a child not out of anger, but out of a deep desire for their well-being and growth. God's discipline is a testament to His commitment to our development as individuals. We are also reminded not to be weary of His reproof. God's reproof, or His constructive criticism, is meant to refine us, to help us become the best versions of ourselves. It's a process of purification, a journey towards becoming more like Christ. God's discipline, as challenging as it may seem, is a sign of his love and delight in us. Having dissected Proverbs 3:4-12, how then do we apply these truths to our lives? This is the question we must answer as we conclude our study. The passage is rich with wisdom and practical guidance, and it's up to us to apply these teachings in our everyday lives. Let's recap the key themes from the passage and discuss some of the ways we can apply them. First, trusting in the Lord. This is about surrendering to God's will, letting go of our need to control every aspect of our lives. This could mean praying for guidance when making decisions, or simply acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. Next, acknowledging God in all our ways. This could be as simple as starting each day with a prayer of gratitude, recognizing God's hand in the blessings and challenges we face. It could also mean striving to live in a way that reflects God's love and grace to others. The passage also advises us not to be wise in our own eyes. This is a call for humility, a reminder that wisdom comes from God and not from ourselves. It's about being open to learning and growing, recognizing that we don't know everything and that there's always room for improvement. Honoring God with our wealth is another key theme. This isn't just about tithing or giving to the church, but also about using our resources responsibly and with generosity. It's an encouragement to share our blessings with others, to contribute to our community and help those in need. Lastly, we're reminded not to despise the Lord's discipline. This means accepting that sometimes life's challenges are opportunities for growth, that God's reproof is a sign of his love for us. It's about learning from our mistakes, turning our failures into stepping stones towards becoming better individuals. In seeking wisdom and guidance, we find solace in God's word, learning to navigate life's challenges with faith and humility. This passage from Proverbs offers valuable insights for leading a fulfilling and meaningful life. Let's strive to apply these teachings in our daily lives and watch how it transforms us from within.